Hello once again, everybody. Yes, I am back with another stream. Uh, I think this is the first time, maybe ever even, that I've done a stream 2 days in a row like this. And if you see me look into my TV screen, don't be alarmed. I decided I'm going to play some Xbox while I do this. I'm trying to find a game to play. So yeah, how's everybody doing so far? Hey, Zach Phelps Roper, my friend. How's it going? You were the first one to arrive, and then right behind you is Zach D. Welcome, man. Adam Runner. Yeah, like I was saying, I think this is the first time I've ever done a live stream 2 days in a row like this. So you guys should be grateful. You should. That's cool. You're playing Bioshock. Nice. I have not played that before. I played. There's another game that starts with a B. What was it called? Oh, Borderlands. I have played Borderlands. Right now, I'm just trying to find a game to play. Like I said, I'm trying to play some Xbox while I do this because I don't have anything planned for tonight. Uh, yeah. It's an awesome game. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I've heard a lot of people talk about it. Oh, and you'll probably be streaming this weekend, Zach D. And this is going to be tough. I got two Zachs in here. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call you Zach D, and I'm going to call you Zach PR. That way, you guys know when I'm referring to you. What Zach PR? What's this stream about? Uh, Anything really. It's mostly about music. I try to find topics about music and just see where it takes me. That's basically what this is about. I did one last night and it kind of went horribly wrong at the start. I had intended to play some fun games. I had some game ideas involving music, and it didn't exactly work out so well because I did not come prepared. And I also did something called the what I called the Spotify Shuffle game, where you guys give me a number between 1 and 10, and whatever number that lands on my Spotify playlist, uh, that was going to be your anthem for the day. And there was some interesting selections, so maybe I'll do that one again today. Okay, Zach PR, you're only going to be here for 20 minutes, even if it's only for 20 minutes. Oh, and you're uploading a video, Zach D? That's cool, man. I know I've been behind on watching a lot of people's videos, not just yours. I haven't watched any of MJ Nation's videos. I have to catch up on his. I've just been procrastinating, you know. I may watch a few videos here and there, but lately I'm just, you know, Procrastination is a funny thing sometimes, isn't it? Exact PR said, change my mind. I can't attend the function I have in 30 minutes from now. So I'll just hang out and said, oh, okay, man. Well, I'm sorry you couldn't attend the whatever you were going to attend, but I am glad that you get to spend some more time here with me. Oh, and my friend, my best friend, Tim, should be here in a little bit. So, yeah, we should have more people in here shortly. So, like I said, I don't have anything planned for tonight or anything. I'm just going to see where this stream takes me. So let's start off with a question. This is a question for you guys. What have you guys been listening to today, if anything? I haven't been listening to. I haven't been listening to too much today. I've been on my Xbox most of the afternoon, just playing some games. What did I have for dinner? Well, I didn't really have dinner. I had kind of like an early lunch, I guess you would call it. I had some hot dogs. So that's about it. Zach D says, I have no friends in person, just through YouTube and internet in general. Well, I don't have many friends either, but, I am thankful for the friends that I do have in my life. And since some of you guys are here, I know we have 4 people here right now. Some of you may not know the story of how I came to meet Zach Phelps Roper. And as I've said many times before, yes, Zach Phelps Roper is a former member of the Westboro Baptist Church. As you guys, like I said, as I've alluded to before many times on here. And I first met Zach back in 2014, in May of 2014, if I'm remembering right. Basically 3 months, if I'm right, Zach PR. Because you left Westboro in February of 2014, if I'm not mistaken. And I met you officially in May of 2014. And how I met him was because he was on Facebook. I decided to add, send him a friend request and everything. And he accepted mine. And he made a status that said, if you have any questions, if you want to reach out, just send me a message on Facebook and I will get back to you. So I reached out and I sent him a message. And to be honest with you, Zach PR, I didn't actually expect you to respond. If I'm being honest, I had no idea that you were actually going to respond, and I was shocked that you did respond. And from there on out, it just turned into this friendship. And yeah, like you said, we've been friends for almost 7 years now. It'll be 7 years when May rolls around next year. And yeah, if you would have told me 7 years ago that I would be good friends with a former Westboro Baptist Church member I probably would have called you crazy. But I say that with I say that with a good heart. Yeah, that is true. His mom is Shirley Phelps Roper. That is true. Zach, Hardening six. Zach Phelps cult awakening. I'm grateful for your friendship too, Zach PR. I'm glad that you're a brother to me as well. But anyway, I just wanted to tell that story real. I thought since he is in here for this stream. Uh, wow. Sorry, Zach just sent me a message, and I can't tell you what it is, but hmm, wow, that's very interesting. Sorry about that. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm not really talking. It's just Zach just sent me some news that's really good news, and he promised me not to he promised me not to say anything. So I'm going to respect his wishes. But that's huge, man. That's really huge. Yeah, like Zach just said, it's good news, but I can't tell what it is. Wow. Anyway, uh, okay, Zach D. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. I apologize. Uh, Here's an interesting question. What's everyone's favorite year and why? Uh, I don't know. I wouldn't really say that I've had a favorite year. I'd probably say 2014 too, Zach, because I did get to meet you and everything. And I would also say 2015 because very traumatic happened in 2015. On May 7th of 2015, my dad passed away. So yeah, that was a pretty off year for me. But I also say it's one of my favorites because, and it's funny that you mentioned that, Zach PR. Grace and Megan are doing well too, by the way. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, those are two of his sisters that are also former members of Westboro as well. And they left a while before Zach did. I actually have another another Westboro related story, and Zach just made me think of it. Back in 2015, I think you and I, Zach PR, were having a video call because you were planning to come down here and everything. Uh, and Zach actually did spend the night at my house one night back in March of 2015. So, yeah, but anyway, we were discussing on the video call, we were actually discussing you coming down here. And I remember before you called me, Zach, before you called me, uh, you asked me, you told me if I would like to meet your sister Megan because she was sitting right beside you. And that sent me into a little bit of a panic. And I say that jokingly. Uh, yeah, I was just about to get to that, Zach. Uh, yeah, yeah. You told me that Megan was sitting right beside you, and I think it was at that Blackbird Cafe or bar and grill that Grace used to work at back in Topeka. I don't know. You guys are getting a lot of stories tonight. I actually have something to talk about. But anyway, I video called Zach, and sure enough, Megan was sitting there beside you. But if I remember right, I said hey to her, but she kind of like hid her face from the camera. But I did get to say hey to Megan, and then after that, Zach and I we continued to talk for a while, and then you happened to notice. Uh, you happened to notice Grace walking by because she was working at the time, and I made the comment that you said I think you said I think Grace just walked by, and I said, oh, Grace is there too. And that's when you had this really big grin on your face, and I heard you say, hey, Grace, come here, come here. And I'm thinking, oh, dear God, no, this isn't going to happen. And then within seconds, Grace was basically, in my face saying hey to me and all that. And the reason that's a big deal, and Zach can tell you why, is because I have a huge crush on his sister Grace. Yes, as as Zach PR just pointed out. Yeah, I realize I'm missing a lot of comments. I do apologize. It's just because you guys have been, talking back and forth to each other, and there's really not, you're not really relaying comments to me. You're relaying comments to each other. So I feel like, you know, yeah, I do have a huge crush on his sister Grace. Yes. Yeah, I am 28 years old. I am a year younger than Zach PR. And if I'm not mistaken, Zach PR, isn't Grace's birthday coming up this month? Oh, you thought I was 30, Zach D? Nope. I'm 28. I still got 2 more years before I'm 30. Don't wish that on me yet. You can wish it on Zach PR because he turns 30 next year in February. this has been a very entertaining stream, and we're only 20 minutes into it. But no, I'm only 28. I'm 28 years old. Uh, Someone thought you were 17. Hey, don't feel bad, Zach D. I know I have this mustache and beard right now, but when I'm clean shaven, honest to God, I look like I'm 15, and I've actually had someone say that to me too. So, what else is new, Zach PR? Not much other than the fact that I'm on vacation from work this week. Uh, I don't go back until Tuesday, which I believe just happens to be on Grace's birthday, October 21st. Yeah, man. Way to go on getting your license. I don't know if that's going to happen for me or not because, I think I've mentioned this to you guys before, I have a severe phobia of driving. Driving has been a phobia of mine ever since I was starting to learn when I was 15. Uh, and that fear has still not gone away. And I don't know if I ever will get my license. I've had my permit for about 13 years. I'm 28 now. I got it when I was 15. So, yeah, it's just a fear I have that just hasn't gone away. And I don't know if it ever will go away. So, that's just something that I deal with. Oh yeah, Zach, you're on vacation too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You did tell me that. Oop. Yeah, I see we got some more people coming in. To those who just joined, uh, you may see me look into my TV screen every now and then. It's just because I'm trying to find a game to play on Xbox One. Haven't found it yet, so yeah. I'm not saying I'm going to spend this whole stream playing a game, but you know. Oh, Zach D, you're still scared of driving, but I'm fairly confident. See, I'm neither of those things when I get behind the wheel. No, I used to be really embarrassed to tell people that I had that phobia of driving because I was scared that people were going to say to me, "Well, Adam, driving is something that people do almost every day. How are you going to get from point A to point B?" But I actually found that when I did tell people about it, they were very sympathetic to me, and they would say, "Well, driving's not for everybody." And that reaction, you know, uh, you know, that reaction, that reaction gave me a little bit of a confidence boost to be able to tell more people about it. Zach D said it. I've gotten pretty educated on women these last couple of years. I don't even know. I don't even want to know what you mean by that, Zach D. But I think I have a pretty good guess, or I could be totally wrong. Zach PR says Adam is no less a friend to me because of his fear of driving. I'm afraid of heights. I will not ride roller coasters anymore. Yeah, that's fair. I don't like I don't like heights either, to be honest with you. And I don't like spiders. I hate spiders. I'm deathly scared of spiders. Zachary says I could just take a bus everywhere. Well, I could, but I don't live in a big city. There are no buses around where I live. But it's okay. I still find ways to get around. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Zach D. So I did get it wrong. I don't. Okay, that's fine. You don't mean what I thought you meant. Okay. Well, see, I can be wrong. Uh, oh, Zach D, you're scared of heights too. Yeah. Uh, Zach PR says, "Have you had any luck with any ladies?" No, I haven't. Zach D says Adam had a lot of luck with his Tinder date last year. Oh yeah, it's very successful. I was all up in them DMs. You know what I'm saying? God, I hate saying stuff like that, even as a joke. I can't say that. I think I made somebody leave because I was so redneck when I said that. For me, I've given up on women in America. If you want loyalty, look in other countries. You know that I know a lot of people would probably think you're joking about that, but I actually do think that's true. I think that's very, very true. I'm glad you think I'm funny, Zach PR. I wish this was a video chat call. I'm laughing every minute. Yeah, well, maybe if YouTube could invent a video chat feature, hey, maybe we could get this up and running sometime. Oh yeah, Zach D, I know you're not joking, and I'm not either. Like I said, I actually do agree with that. Okay, I'm in my longest relationship I've ever had with my Filipino girlfriend. Oh, your girlfriend's from the Philippines. How about that? Well, that's good, man. Surpassed any American girlfriend I've ever had. Well, I'm glad to hear that, man. So, let's see. No, it's funny. The two Zachs are the only ones that are talking, but there's four people in here supposedly. Don't be scared to talk just because we're you know talking about random stuff. You guys can jump in anytime you want. You don't have to be shy. Zach PR says, I wish that I could do some dating up here in Washington, but I can't commit to a long-term relationship. Oh, I can't talk. But I can't commit to a long-term relationship up here. I got you. Zach says, Asian women like white dudes. Yeah. I like that. I like that comment, Zach D. Oh, and yeah, congratulations, man. They know about your mad skills at Wendy's. It's a spy from McDonald's. Yeah, that's what it is. Hey, Zach D says long term is all I can do. Women in this country don't want to give me chances anymore, not like how it used to be. Yeah. Long distance. Okay. I got you. I'm sorry, I'm just responding to some messages that I have missed. And I have a missed call. Oh, well. I'll get over it. Oh, Zach PR. I actually got a new phone last week. I may have already told you that. I know I showed my phone off last night in the stream. Yeah, I'm going to show it again for Zach PR. Here it is. It's I think I told you in some messages that it's a Samsung A51. I don't know, if I don't know if that's a newer model or if it's an older model. I don't know. I don't keep up with stuff like that. But it's definitely a newer phone. It's got a cool case. I know the lighting's bad in here, but yeah, this is it. I like it so far. Yeah, Zach PR. The background is the treble clef sign. Definitely you. Yeah, my love for music. Yeah, yeah. I purposely did that because I was trying to find a really cool music background to use, and that was the best one that I found so far. So yeah. Oh, okay, I missed a comment from Zach D. So yeah, maybe you should take my route. Who knows, man? Who knows? We'll just see how it goes. So, let's talk about some music. Been in here 35 minutes and we've said absolutely nothing about music, which is fine. This doesn't have to be primarily about music every time. Oh, and since I got 5 people here, I'm actually going to be doing another stream. I'm going to be doing another stream tomorrow night too, but this stream is actually going to be it's going to be a special stream since Halloween is basically right around the corner. Tomorrow night, hey MJ, welcome. Filipino Anselmo from Pantera. Wow. Now I've heard everything. And I'm only 28, so I guess that's it. I'm kidding. But anyway, tomorrow night I'm going to be doing a special stream since since Halloween is right around the corner, basically, only a few weeks away, um, we're going to listen to some Halloween stories tomorrow night. I did this, I think I did this last year, or maybe not last year, maybe a couple of years ago. I don't know if you guys remember that or not, where I, Zach PR, Indestructible by Disturbed. Yeah, that's a great one. Great one. It's probably one of my favorite Disturbed songs. Zach D says Ardening Marathon on my stream. Well, hey, I did that for you one year. But anyway, yeah, tomorrow night the stream is going to be a Halloween scary story stream. Listen-a-thon. That doesn't roll off the tongue easy at all. But yeah, I'm going to pick, some of my favorite scary story YouTubers like Mr. Nightmare, uh, and Darkness Prevails, and a couple of others. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in doing something like that again tomorrow night, come and join me. I may start it a little later. I know I've been starting these streams at 7 p.m. my time. I may start a little later just to really, get the atmosphere going. Maybe start at about 8 o'clock. Yeah, Jonathan, another day, another stream. Yeah, like I said at the very beginning, I think this is the first time since I've been doing streams that I've ever done a stream on back-to-back days. It's very, very rare. See, MJ says Typo Negative is a great band to listen to during Halloween, especially with songs like Summer Breeze and Black Number One. All right. I have definitely heard of that band. Who knows? Zach D said, yeah, you did. Ardening 4. Yeah. I remember the jump scare in the second episode scared the crap out of me. Yeah, I do remember that. MJ says Halloween and Halloween 2 are great movies. Fourth one is not bad too. Oh yeah, man. Here's another fun fact about me. The Halloween franchise is actually my favorite horror movie franchise ever. Michael Myers is my favorite slasher villain. So yeah, little fun fact there about me. Hey, Jonathan says, yeah, I remember the Halloween stream. We listened to the classic scary story. My favorite things to listen to at night. Yeah. Yeah. But we're going to do it again tomorrow night. Exactly says, I'm coming out with Ardening 6 in 2021. Oh, that's cool, man. Hey, Zach PR says, I've only ever seen the first Halloween film. Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, I think it's a great franchise overall. MJ says, yeah, Halloween and Elm Street are my favorite horror franchises. Yeah. I've actually never seen a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. I definitely, of course, know who Freddy Krueger is. How can you not? But, yeah. Don't crucify me for that. Hey, Zach PR. I think I think that I mostly have seen Freddy Krueger in every single Chucky film. Now, Chucky, uh, are you talking about the original Child's Play movies, or are you talking about like Bride of Chucky and Seed of Chucky and stuff like that? Oh, and Zach PR loves Saw. Yeah. Zach D says, you know what band has kind of fell off for me and one I don't really care for these days? Slipknot. Controversial, I know. Yeah, I mean, I like Slipknot, but I would consider myself more of a casual fan more than anything. Uh, I do have quite a few Slipknot albums. I think I have. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I thought my stream was starting to lag there for a minute. Uh, I have their albums. What do I have? I don't have their latest one, We Are Not Your Kind, but I do have Point Five, The Gray Chapter, All Hope Is Gone, and Volume 3, The Subliminal Verses. Hey, MJ says, you've seen the first three Chucky movies and the remake. Oh, nice. I wasn't even aware that there was a remake. That's how much. That's how much I keep up with horror stuff. Zach PR says I've seen all of those Chucky films. There's like 8. Wow, that's a lot of Chucky. MJ says, "Dang, I still enjoy Slipknot, but lately I've been listening to Van Halen a lot. That's cool, man. I can understand why, especially since Van Halen, passed away a couple of days ago. So I definitely understand that, and I'm sure that's not. I know that's not the only reason that you're listening to Van Halen. I know you're also listening to them because you enjoy them, but yeah." MJ says Zach still hasn't seen Avengers Endgame and Star Wars. Well, no, well, I haven't either because I'm not a fan of stuff like that. I've never been a fan of superheroes or sci-fi action type movies. I don't like Star Wars. I don't like Avengers. I don't like Star Trek. You know, I don't like any of that stuff. So yeah, do with that information what you will. Exactly says I think Slipknot is one of those. Where is it? I think Slipknot is one of those bands that if you didn't get into them at a young age, don't waste your time with them now. That might have been my problem. Hmm. Yeah, that's probably why. Sorry, guys. AMJ Nation says Fair Warning is such an awesome album. My favorite Van Halen album by far. Cool, man. Oh, now you guys will be happy to know I have been listening to some of your suggestions from last night's stream. Just today, I was listening to some Fates Warning, and some early Queensryche albums. Zach PR says blasphemy. Oh, you're saying I guess you're saying that because I said I don't like all the superheroes and sci-fi and all that. Yeah, growing up, I was never into stuff like that. I was never into like, quote unquote boy stuff, except for professional wrestling, and I still love professional wrestling to this day. But yeah, I never, like I said, I never liked superheroes. I never liked like monster trucks. I never liked GI Joe. Anything to do with action, I never liked. To be honest with you, I mean, I like action stuff now, but back then, I only liked pro wrestling like WWE and stuff like that, and I still like wrestling today, and I don't think I'm ever going to grow out of that phase. So, but I've been watching wrestling for almost 20 years now. Okay, I missed a lot of comments because I'm babbling incoherently. I apologize. Zach D says, when it comes to new metal, I got Deftones and Linkin Park. Now, Linkin Park, yeah, I do like Linkin Park a lot. And ironically enough, I don't know if I have any Linkin Park albums. I may have to check on that. I think I may at least have either Hybrid Theory or Meteora, but I'm honestly not sure. Yeah, MJ Nation, that is awesome. Like I said, I took your suggestions to heart. I'm not one of these people who, when someone makes a suggestion to them, they say they're going to take a listen, but then they never do. They just put it off. No, I actually do listen to the stuff that you guys suggest to me. Now, sure, it may take me a while to actually get to the suggestion, but I never put stuff like that off intentionally. It's just sometimes I may be caught up listening to something else that I found interesting, and I may procrastinate a little bit. But I do take your suggestions to heart. I really do. Hey, Zach PR says I like Star Wars. Well, that's cool if you do, man. You know, I'm not trying to make fun of that or anything. I just personally, like I said, I never liked stuff like that. Basically, if it's real popular, I don't like it, and that goes for TV shows as well. That goes for shows like Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, uh, you know, The Walking Dead. I never liked any stuff like that. Zach D says, I do like some superhero stuff, but I haven't kept up with the more recent films. I miss the days of the Sam Raimi. I think that's how you say it. Of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. I got you. Zach D says, I know I got all their albums except One More Light, but my original copy of Hybrid Theory is missing. Same with my Living Things copy. Oh, I see. Well, I definitely hope you find those. Yeah. It says no worries. It's okay to have particular tastes and to be unique. Yeah, I agree with that. Zach D says I got the anniversary edition of Hybrid Theory, so I don't need to bother trying to dig out the original copy. Yeah, I actually did see your Instagram post about that. That was really cool. And he says, yeah, you never got into those popular shows either. Yeah. Yeah, all the shows that I really got into were like kind of like I would consider them to be underrated TV shows. You know, shows like The King of Queens, uh, Married with Children, That 70s Show, and of course, my personal favorite, Chuck, as you guys can see. Yeah, the Chuck poster makes an appearance. Exactly, says Drake and Josh, best TV show of all time. I liked that show. I did like that show. So, what do you guys want to talk about now? Okay, Zach PR, you're gonna go now. Oh yeah, no problem, man. I'm glad that you spent wow, you spent almost an hour here with me. I think that's the longest you've been in a stream of mine before. Like I said, I'm happy that you decided to come. I'm sorry that you didn't get to go to whatever you were trying to go to tonight. Yeah. And P.S. Drake and Josh Rocks. Yeah. Yeah, that was a fun show. Zachy says you can react to the list video I just posted. Oh, well, I'll probably just watch that on my own. But I am going to watch it, though. Yeah, man, it's nothing. It's nothing personal. I just like to react to stuff like that on my own time. And Zach D says you might disagree with the fourth pick on my list, but hey, it's all good. Hey, hey, you never know. Yeah, there's my best friend Tim is here. So many Zachs. Yeah, well, you missed a lot of good stuff, man. I'm sorry to say that. I don't want to say that, but you missed some good, interesting interesting conversations. uh, and I don't say that to make you feel bad or anything. It's just this this stream took a really interesting turn. We've barely talked about music at all, except a couple of mentions of music here and there. Um, and if it's okay with Zach D, um, I want to tread lightly on this because Tim, I don't know if you would like for me to reveal this or not. Um, Zach D made a comment that I think would interest you. Um, we got to talking about well, Zach D and Zach Phelps Roper got to talking about dating and stuff, and Zach D made the comment that hold on, maybe I can try and find it. I don't think I have to scroll up that very far in the comments, but let's see. I'm trying to find it. Yeah, they were talking about dating, and Zach D made a couple of interesting comments that I'd like to point out to you specifically, Tim. He said that he's given up on American women, and he said that he's been in a long relationship with a girl from the Philippines, and the second I heard that, I immediately thought of you, and I hope it's okay. You know, if this isn't okay, I you know you can stop me from mentioning it right now, because I would never want to say anything about anyone's personal life that you don't want me to mention or talk about or anything like that, because I do respect, you know, you are my best friend. I respect your privacy, and if you don't want me to if you don't want me to say anything, you know, you just tell me not to say anything. And maybe I shouldn't have even brought it up in the first place. It's just that, you know, when Zach D made those comments, in the comments, if you don't want me to say anything or anything, uh, I'm not going to go there. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, man, I'm sorry I even brought it up. Uh, like I said, I respect your privacy, man. You know that. It's just when he said that, it yeah. I hope you understand. I wasn't trying to intentionally get you to talk about something. It's just, you know, I'm just gonna drop it. Never mind. I shouldn't have brought it up. I'm sorry. Okay, man. I'm glad. I'm glad you understand, man. But anyway, I figured that we would do another Spotify Shuffle game like we did last night, where I give you guys a number between. I'm sorry. You guys give me a number between 1 and 10, and whatever my Spotify playlist lands on, that's going to be your theme for the night. I thought that was a fun way to end the stream, and I'm not ending the stream yet. Um, I'll probably end it somewhere around. I'll probably end it somewhere around 8:30, 8:45. I don't want to go too late. So I am starting to get a little tired. I've been up since about 5 o'clock this morning. But as you guys know, I'm used to getting up that early, so this is around the time when I start to kind of drift away, I guess. Oh, is the other Zach still here? No, Zach Phelps Roper actually left a couple of seconds before you got on. So yeah, you missed him this time. But he stayed longer than I expected him to. Usually he only stays about 10, 20 minutes or so, but he was actually on here since the stream began, and he was here for about an hour. And like I said, I'm happy that he got to stay that long. But yeah, okay, Zach D, are you still here? I just want to make sure. Oh, and speak of the devil, Zach D says, you know what band should hang it up? In Flames. Yeah, well, I just got into In Flames with their latest album, I the Mask, and I know you said that album dropped off for you. And to be honest with you, I haven't really come back to that album a lot, but I still think that it's a good album for what it is. It's funny. It's saying there's four people in here, but only Tim and Zach D are the ones talking. For the other two people, you don't have to be shy. Oh, I guess I just pissed somebody off because one person left. Now there's three people. Exactly. Says In Flames' newer stuff sucks. It's clear the band has no interest in going back to what made them good in the first place. Well, you know, bands change, and sometimes it can be for the better, and sometimes it can be for the worse. So, you just never know how it's going to go. Zachy says, I don't know where MJ went off to. Yeah, maybe he'll show up again before the stream's over. Oh, and Tim, since you are here now, I know I already told you about this in Messenger, but yeah, tomorrow night, I've already made it official. Tomorrow night, we're going to be listening to some scary Halloween stories. I'm going to be picking some random stories from some of my favorite scary story YouTubers, and we're going to listen to those for a while. I'm not going to start the stream at 7 tomorrow. I think I'm going to wait a little later, maybe around 8 o'clock. So yeah, I'm looking. Excuse me. I'm looking forward to that one a lot because I love scary stories. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. We can do some Q&A before I go. Like I said, I don't have any plans to end the stream just yet or anything. But yeah, yeah. You guys can ask me anything you want to. Hey, Zach D's question: do I still talk to Tony? I know he's not too happy with you. I talk to him off and on. You know, I talked to him a little bit in the the Rocking with Robbie group and stuff like that. But I don't talk to him every day. Just here and there. Okay, Zach D says, okay, well, you won't go into that. Yeah, it's probably best if you didn't because I don't want to get into anybody's you know drama or whatever's going on between you guys. So yeah, just leave me out of it. And Zach D says, I honestly haven't kept up with Rocking with Robbie. He does talk about a lot of bands I don't care about, to be honest. Well, that's fine, man. Like I keep saying, we all have our different tastes, our different styles that we like. You know, and to be honest with you, there are some bands in there that I don't really like that much, to be honest. So yeah. Okay, Tim says, I think one song is all I can do tonight. So if I had to choose one song that I wanted you to listen to, uh, well, that's difficult. Let me see. Let me try to find one. I'll go to my handy dandy Spotify app. Let's see. Well, technically, technically, Tim, you're gonna get two songs. You know, the one that I'm about to suggest to you now, and also when we do the Spotify Shuffle game again at the end. So technically, you're gonna get two songs. But I'm gonna save that for when I get close to ending the stream. But I don't know to find a song for you to listen to. I'm trying to. Hold on, let me see what I can pull out of my bag of tricks here. mm, let's see. Oh, you can only do one tonight. Well, okay. How about this? I'll let the one. I'll let the one be the one that I give you in the Spotify Shuffle. How about that? And Zach D says, kind of a long, sad story. Oh, between you and Tony. Well, hey, that's fine. It's just lame because most people around our age are that big on older rock and metal. Yeah, I understand. But no, man. Like I said, Tim, I'll just let your one song be whatever comes up in the Spotify Shuffle game at the end. That'll be your one. Hmm. Exactly says MJ and other YouTube friends are the only people around my age that like the band Yes that I know of, anyways. Yeah, well, and that's just how it goes sometimes. I don't really have I don't really have anything to say about that. Uh, people like what they like, and sometimes you know, they get into stuff that other people don't necessarily like, and vice versa. So you know, it's just different. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for another 15 minutes. I'm gonna cut the stream off at 8:30 tonight. Zagdy says Yes did come out in the 60s, so I get it. Not an easy band to get into for millennials. Yeah. Oh, Zach D, it's 9:15 p.m. where you are. Wow, you're an hour ahead of me. Tim says I thought when you said, oh, I thought when I said that you would have a song, you wanted me to listen right away. Oh no, not No, I didn't have one ready or anything. I just no, I didn't have one ready for you. I was just going through Spotify trying to find one, and that's when I decided that I'll just let the one that you do listen to will just be in the Spotify Shuffle anthem game. Yeah. But yeah, normally, normally I would have a song, lined up and ready to go for you like that. But no, I was struggling to find one for you there. That Did I listen to much music today? Actually, no. I didn't listen to much, which is I know surprising for me since I'm listening to music, pretty much constantly. But I did listen to a few bands that were actually recommended to me from last night's stream, and Zach D and MJ Nation have both recommended these bands to me over and over again. And I'm the type of person, I don't intentionally try to put off recommendations that people give me. You know, I do take interest in what other people are listening to, and sure, if I end up not liking it, then I don't like it. But I am happy to say that out of the stuff that I did listen to today, I listened to the bands, and Tim, these are all older bands from the '80s. I listened to the bands Queensryche and Fate's Warning, and I really liked what I heard so far. I didn't listen to much. I just wanted to kind of listen to stuff to get my feet wet, so to speak. But the stuff that I did listen to from Queensryche and Fate's Warning, I really did like so far. So I know Zach D and MJ Nation will be happy about that one. Hey, Zach D. I'm trying to go in order of the comments. Yeah, Zach D says, "Yeah, I understand how that is. There's bands I've been wanting to check out, but just haven't yet." Yeah, man. I'm finding new bands every day. And I think the best way to do that is to go to YouTube channels that upload music daily, and it's mostly, well, it's not mostly, it's all modern stuff. Modern bands that are trying to make a name for themselves and they're not signed yet, and they're just trying to get their music out there. And that's how I find all of these new bands. I go, if you guys are interested, try to check out. Even if you guys end up not liking it, that's fine. You know, but check out the YouTube channels Dreambound, Montage Rock, and Space Untravel. That's how I find a lot of these new bands that I tell you guys about. But anyway, Tim says you you sometimes put off your own recommendations, right? Oh yeah, yeah, I definitely do. Uh, Sometimes I just procrastinate. That's really all there is to it. That's my explanation for that. Exactly says, what have you heard from Fate's Warning and Queensryche today? Hold on, I can show you actually because it's still fairly on my Spotify recently played. Well, from Fate's Warning, I was listening to their new one of their new songs, "Now Comes the Rain," I know you're probably saying, well, that probably doesn't count because that's a new song. But I did also, well, at least I thought I did. Or maybe I didn't. But yeah, I did listen to their new single, "Here Comes Now Comes the Rain." And as far as Queensryche, I was listening to their debut album from 1983. I listened to Night Rider, and I listened to Night Rider and Prophecy so far. I think those are the first two songs from the debut album from Queensryche. Oh, and what were the names of those bands? Well, here I'll type them in the comments for you, Tim. Exactly. He says I've gotten into one band thanks to Space Untravel. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. What band is that, Zach? But yeah, Tim, those are the two bands from the '80s that I was listening to today. Fate's Warning and Queensryche. Oh, okay. I didn't know that, Zach D. That's Queensryche's self-titled EP. It only has 5 songs. Oh, okay. It's an EP that they released right before their debut in 1984, The Warning. Oh, okay. So The Warning is their first album. Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that. And Tim says, does anyone know what Queensryche means? I don't. I don't. Maybe Zach D knows since you've been listening to them more than I have. That is a good question, though. I'd kind of like to know. I kind of like to know myself. Zach D, the band is called Black Lakes. I think I may have heard a couple songs from them. I'm not sure yet, but you don't listen to them much. I understand. Zach D says Fate's Warning and Queensryche are both pioneers in progressive metal too. That's cool. And The Warning is technically their first full length, and you don't know. You don't know what Queensryche means. That's fair. That's fair. All right, guys, we got 5 minutes left. Let's go ahead and do the Spotify shuffle game. So, since since Tim and Zach D are the only ones talking, they're the only ones that are going to play. You guys give me a number between 1 and 10, and whatever my Spotify playlist lands on, that's going to be your anthem for the night. So you guys give me a number between 1 and 10, and I will put my Spotify playlist on shuffle, and whatever happens, happens. If you end up liking your anthem, great. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, Zach selects 3. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I don't know if this is going to be good for you or not, Zach D. And I'm going to type it in the comments like I did last night. Okay. Zach D, your anthem is oh, too many capital letters on that one. Hold on. Okay, this is your anthem, Zach D. Start to Break by Atreyu. I don't know if that's good or bad for you or not, Zach D. Oh, you lost another sub, man. That's okay, man. I know you'll gain more. Zach D says I've heard of Atreyu, not a big fan, but oh well. Yeah, like I said, it's on random, so whatever it lands on, that's what you're stuck with. Okay, Tim says 8. Okay, last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh? Not bad. Not bad. Okay, Tim. Here is your anthem for the night. And I think you might actually know this song. I don't know if you know it or not. Okay, Tim. Here is your anthem for the night. Suffocate by the band Cold. Tim says background music. So Tim, do you know? Oh, dang! I dropped my phone on my laptop. Sorry about that. So Tim, do you know that song? Because I thought that would be one that you might have possibly have known. Uh, it's an older song. Exactly. He says, I'm kind of acquainted with the singer of Black Lakes. Kind of an interesting dude. Well, that's cool, man. That's really cool. Tim says, no, and I don't like it. Sorry, I didn't try to say it nicely. That's fine, man. Well, hey, I'm sorry you guys didn't like the anthems that you guys got stuck with. But hey, blame Spotify. Don't blame me. It's not my fault. You guys give me numbers. I select at random, bing, bing, bada, boom, and that's all I can say. So, oh, hey, Red 2020, how's it going, man? Welcome. I'm sorry. I'm actually just about to end this stream, man. But I do appreciate you for coming, though. It's been a very fun and a very interesting stream. Oh, and since you're here, man, we were just doing the Spotify, well, what I call the Spotify Shuffle game. You give me a number between 1 and 10, and I will put my Spotify playlist on shuffle. And whatever it lands on, that's going to be your anthem for the day. So you can go ahead and give me a number between 1 and 10, and I will shuffle it up and see what you get. Okay, Tim says, if I had to choose one song that I wanted you to listen to. Okay, let me find one. Okay, Tim, I have a suggestion for you. Now, what I'm typing in the comments is not your anthem, Red 2020. This is my suggestion for my best friend Tim. Zach D says my anthem is "Fruit Salad" by the Wiggles. Oh God, not a Wiggles reference, Zach D. It's too late. It's too late in the night for that. But okay, Red 2020. You picked 8. So here we go. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh. Nice. Zach D might actually like this one. Okay. Okay, and Red 2020 says World Divided Dispirit is amazing. That's cool, man. I've never heard of that band or song. So hey, you just gave me something to listen to. But here is your anthem, Red 2020. If I can get it typed right. Come on now. Work with me, laptop. This thing's starting to lag on me, so that means it's almost time to give it a rest. All right, finally, there it goes. There is your anthem, Red 2020. Exactly says, hey, you know what I was wondering is we came as Romans even still relevant? Still no new album from them without Kyle, and we had those new songs back in 2019. Uh, I would still think that they are a little bit. I haven't heard any news on a new We Came as Romans album or anything, but I'd like to think that they are still at least a little relevant. I take it you liked that pick, Red 2020. Good pick, yeah, I agree. One of the few good songs from Peace. You're a huge Demon Hunter fan, Red 2020. I'm a Demon Hunter fan too. I have some of their albums. I don't have all of their albums, but yeah. Yeah, Zach D, you're a Demon Hunter fan. You have all their albums. Yeah, that's good, man. Hey, Red 2020, do this for me. Listen to the first 30 seconds of The Spirit by World Divided. Okay, I'll do that for you. Okay, I'm going to do it on my Spotify app on my phone. So you said the first 30 seconds. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Here we go. Hmm. Well, that was interesting. I actually went 42 seconds, not 30 seconds. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. Uh, I do appreciate the suggestion. I hope you're still here, or Red 2020. Exactly says this thing, Demon Hunter deserves more recognition from the metalcore world. Yeah, I would agree with that. Oh, you have to go. Oh, that's good, man. That's okay. I was like I said before you came on. I was actually about to end my stream anyway, but I am glad that you came and were able to enjoy these last 10 minutes or so with me. So yeah, have a good night, man. And to the rest of you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. I want to thank you guys for spending this time with me. And remember, tomorrow night, oh, in Red 2020, if you're still here, tomorrow night I'm going to be doing a special Halloween scary story stream where I'm going to be taking some scary stories from these YouTubers that I like Mr. Nightmare and Darkness Prevails. And we're going to listen to some scary stories together tomorrow night. But I'm going to start that stream at 8 o'clock, not 7 o'clock. It's going to be 8 o'clock my time. So, yeah, if you guys, hope you guys join me for that. And as always, guys, I'll go ahead and see you guys tomorrow night, and hope you guys take care.